gorgeous. Look at these. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, plain square box speakers. These things are masterpieces. Not to mention how there they are. JBL Studio 530 CH. That's cherry. Disappeared for 3 years. Here they are. I have pairs in China here. See, the point is this isn't supposed to happen. This is an unboxing. JBL 530s in cherry unboxing. These died 3 years ago. They were gone. There they are. Dreams come true. There they are. Hey friends, Mario Cavallo here with the Dragon Wars on. Thanks for joining me. The winner, the best stand mounts. The winner, and why. Before I start that video, I have a little bonus. This is going to take about 2 minutes. And this is for you vinyl lovers who have turntables. You can see some of my Amari LP10 turntable over there. Isn't this interesting? You've seen this before, right? Oh, we know what this is. Carbon fiber static off. You've probably seen this one before too. You put it down on the record and just sit it there and collects up all the dust. Very nice. But I'll bet you've never seen this art paintbrush. So I'm going to be honest with you. In terms of the results of how good these get dust off, the carbon fiber, it doesn't work that well. It's okay at best. It works, but I'm not like going, whoa, it's amazing. This one, very nice. Put it down on the record, and this thing expands. See, like that, you know, it expands. You put it on the record and you hold it there and slowly move it off the record. It collects the lint up. But the winner is the art store. This is a very, very special brush. If you can go to the art store, find yourself one of these brushes. This brush is imported from South Korea. I bought it here in Shenyang. There's a connection there. I'm in the northeast of China. And it's literally 3 hours to Dandong. And Dandong is at the border of North Korea. Unbelievable. And then there's also a famous Chinese university there. And then, of course, you have South Korea. So we're near South Korea. There's a big Korean influence here in the northeast, in Liaoning province, which means great Korean restaurants, Korean community, etc. And Korean art shops with more Korean imported products. This is the winner. You take this brush and you put a little bit of an angle on the record and it catches the grooves, and then you slowly move it off. Wow, it works so well. I'm telling you point blank. Now, you need to know the details, okay? This is a Hwa Hong 2, 132, 40 millimeter, Korea. Now, of all of those things, the only things that I think I understand are that the 40 millimeter and the 132 have got to refer to the size. So which one refers to the width of the brush, I don't know. So the point is, I think the 132 or size 2, and that is the point here. Obviously, the most important part of this brush is what? The bristles. And the size of the bristles and the softness of the bristles. They're stiff, but a little bit soft, right? I'm telling you, these are the winners. All right, that's it. That's your tip for vinyl. Ladies and gentlemen, the best stand mounts are the JBL 530s in cherry wood. Now, we're going to talk about why. Item number 1. They're flat out crazy gorgeous. I don't think they're flat out so crazy gorgeous in black, but I do think that they're flat out crazy gorgeous in cherry wood. And some of you are thinking, wow, yeah, these were discontinued in America 3 years ago. Yeah, they were. We'll talk more about that later because they're available. And that's the miracle part. But I need you to understand very clearly that I chose the best stand mounts I could find in that price range. I was looking for like $1,000 range stand mounts, That's the point, okay? For me, the best, the winner, I chose, okay? So we got to talk about the sound of these speakers and the beauty of these speakers, and that's why they're the winner, the two things. These, look at these. I mean, you can't, I don't know, I'm saying it. In cherry wood, magnificent. Slanted sides to control the sound waves. Greg Timber design based on the JBL Synthesis line. Gorgeous, double biampable, beautiful, gorgeous, full speaker terminals in the back. Studio 5 series, 6 ohms. So, okay, 8 ohm amps, 6 ohms should be all right. Look at that. Folks, I don't think you should be thinking about them. If you like black, good for you, but a lot of people agree with me. You know, they're not that good looking in black. Okay, but man, in cherry wood, these things are unique. And that's why one of the reasons they're the best choice. They are gorgeous, the size, the shape of the cabinet. And now let's get to the front here. Why do these speakers sound so good? And you can reference Z Reviews, you can reference Tharbamar. Hats off to both of you for pointing out that these speakers definitely have something special sound-wise that the other stand mounts in this range don't even have, okay? So please, you can't be talking about Clip Sharpie 600s. They don't have it, okay? Now, the thing about the JBLs is that, and I never understood this until now, because of the horn and the very special horn design, they're time aligned. And you know, it's incredible. That horn is recessed. That tweeter is recessed way back in there. So it's further back from the woofer. Well, guess what? I swear, it looks like the woofer is also a bit horn loaded because that is a real recess to that woofer. So there's a double recess going on. The woofer's recessed back. From the side view, it looks like 3/4, almost an inch, believe it or not. And clearly by design. So again, hats off to Greg Timber. And if you take the grill off, you have to remember to put this on. Somebody complained about the quality of the grills. I don't get it, okay? This grill is perfectly made, lovely logo, thick plastic. I can't bend it. Thick plastic. So somebody was saying, oh, they're flimsy. Well, I don't get that comment at all. They're not flimsy at all. And then the beautiful replacement so that the sound disperses properly to the bottom. The inside, again, covered with a super high quality, like rubberized felt material. Super quality here. So you put this one on to replace. And then it's a bit butt ugly, isn't it? You know, I think. So I love it with the grill on. And the grill off exposes a frickin' incredible 133 millimeter, 5 1/4 inch JBL Polyplast driver. Wow. That is, because you don't expect how much bass these things put out. They put out as much bass as the vast majority of expensive 6.5 inch woofers. Big cabinet with that 5 1/4. Now, they say 45 is the bottom, and from the test measurements that were done, you can reference avhub.com.au, I believe is what it is. You've got a PDF of the test of the JBLs, and it shows why they are superb, and it shows that that port is tuned to 40 hertz. So that's your bottom. And I'm shocked to tell you how much bass they have. I'm not going to say they don't always need a subwoofer, but most of the time they don't need a subwoofer. I don't care. You may, but it's the bottom octave. It doesn't change the quality of the bass, which is the important part. And wow, these are amazing speakers. Tight, fast, articulate bass. I'm out in my living room. My living room here is 4 meters wide, 8 meters long. Meters is 2.2 conversion to yards. So, you know, this room is about 36 feet by 19 feet, something, 37 feet by 19 feet, something like that. Nice big space. Not too big, but a nice big space. 2.7 meter high ceiling. Ceiling's a little bit higher than average. These fill the room. I'm shocked. The scale, they have scale. That's what you need to know. They have scale. I talked about that in the other video, right? When you've got a compressed vinyl record and it puts that sound stage in there, you use the restorer function, or if you have an uncompressed, nice quality CD or lossless digital files, the sound fills the space all the way out to the room. Kitchen's over there. And I'm telling you, I stand there often. I sit at my 3 meters away. I sit on my couch, my perfect listening position, and I say to myself, where's the subwoofer? It depends on what I'm listening to. And this is what you learn about sound quality, is that, man, I don't care whether it's CD or vinyl, it's what's going on with the original recording. You can take a crappy original recording and press it to vinyl or press it to CD, it's still going to sound exactly the same. That's the fact. So it's really interesting. Well, how do they sound? I mean, wow. The thing is that you can go in and you can read the reviews, and the reviews are going to tell you exactly what I'm telling you. You listen and you just are amazed at how clear the mid-range is. And the mid-range and the highs, and I'm talking from low mids to mid-mids to high mids to low highs to high highs, all the way through. It just doesn't sound screwed up at all. Now, love my brother, hats off to my brother and his beautiful system with his brand new top-of-the-line Denon Atmos 11.1. I helped him install the Klipsch speakers in the ceiling. I almost fell through the ceiling. And he's got Klipsch all the way around, reference series. And they are, come on, you can't say it doesn't sound great. It sounds amazing. He's got the Klipsch RP5s up front, the towers. And you crank it up a bit, and you notice every now and then in that music, and there's a honky thing going on with those horns. It's there. You notice it. And, you know, I'm a jazz guy. I'm a jazz pianist. I notice the details, right? Not here. The mid here, low mid, mid, high mid. Man, they just, it's like nothing is there except what it's supposed to be. And then the scale and soundstage of dispersion out, just the design, they're funky looking for a reason. It works, that's all I can say. It works wonderfully. Now, moving on to, do you want a pair of these? Again, I've turned this into my audiophile project. The greatest equipment that I chose in this audiophile range, the budget audiophile range, where you're still getting really superb sound. You understand, that's the Dragon Quartz audiophile project. I'm here in China 20 years. I went to Guangzhou and I did the research. So there's that beautiful Amari turntable. Can't be beat for $750. Fine. Another video, I'll talk about the amplifiers and the speaker choice right here. The beauty being, I didn't expect to ever own these. And you know why. They got canceled, okay? JBL slowly phasing out the 5 series. I guess something else is coming. I don't know what, but I just know that 3 years ago, JBL stopped selling the 530s and the 570s. The 570s are identical to this. In fact, the 570 is exactly the same width, exact same size, the front, straight down to the floor. There's your 5 1/4 inch woofer and a second 5 1/4 inch woofer. And there's your tower. And they're 90.9 meters tall, so 89 inches tall. So there's, and in fact, with the stand here, is exactly how tall this is now. So there's your 570s, or with a dual 5 1/4, and I'm going to get one of those, and I think that's going to be plenty of bass. I don't feel the need to jump to the 580. Now, 3 years ago, they stopped selling the 530s and the 570s. So they were selling them. You know what happens in the American market. They get sold out. They go on closeout on Amazon with somebody, and you get to grab them for $600. Good for you if you could grab them for $600. okay? But that's a one-shot deal, you know? These are list $1,200, and they're list $1,200 for a reason, you know? They have the sound quality. So, got to keep that in mind. And they're gone as of 3 years ago. Now, Amazon's moving the 580s and the 590s for half price. If you don't mind black, buy them. You don't need the 590s. They're monsters. They're monsters. They're like a coffin. The 580s would be plenty, but you need to know this is the size of the 570. You need to know the 580 is substantially bigger with the 6.5-inch two ways. Okay, dual 6.5 inch, and then the 590 is even bigger. It's a monster. So those are monsters. They're really big, and you got to consider that. But yeah, if you don't mind black, grab them. The reason these are the best stand mounts is not just the sound quality at the price point, but also because of the beauty of these with the cherry wood. I mean, you can't deny it. These are really unique speakers in the shape of the cabinet, of course. So they're very special. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I found an inventory of these when I was in Guangzhou. So in Guangzhou, there's a place called Haiyun and 3 other places. They're audiophile gear malls. All the brands, top-end stuff, Sonus Faber out of Italy, all the way down to the cheap crap, the imitation fake Chinese crap, and DIY stuff. Okay, I know it. I'm making a video soon about all of it. I walk into one of the dealers down there, and I find the JBL 530s and 570s on display in cherry wood. These. I went, dreams. I'm like, am I dreaming? I looked, and this is all in Chinese because, you know, I'm in Guangzhou. None of these guys speak Chinese. 99% of their business is with foreigners. So thank you, God. I speak very good Chinese now. I'm living here for 20 years. I said to the guy, 你有没有这样? JBL 530, 你有没有? Do you have JBL 530s? He says, yeah, I have them. Yeah, I got them. I said, you got to be kidding me. They're discontinued in America 3 years ago. So they still have inventory. How many pairs do they have? No. How many pairs do I have? They're mine. Okay? And that's the point. Okay? So I got them. And 1,200? No. Not 1,200. Okay? I think my latest price, because I'm playing around with being able to get them shipped to you for a good price. I think my latest quote was $895. Okay, 8? No, $965. I think was my latest quote. Yes, that's right. I'm telling you, $965. That's like a 22% discount off of retail for cherry wood, not black. $965. Including shipping. Yes. Happy? I think you should be. So we ship them to you out of Guangzhou. My partner down there now, they love me. Mr. Dai, they love me. They should. I got this wonderful little niche thing going on to make all of you happy, to make myself happy with these JBL 530s. They're incredible and beautiful in cherry wood. So yes, we ship them out to you from Guangzhou. We've settled on shipping now. A little higher cost than I want it to be, but in the best possible way. You ready for this? DHL air, not by boat. DHL by air to you, 10 days, and double boxed. You think I'm playing around? You think I want to upset you in any way? Some people were a little bit concerned about the JBL box not being packing them very well. I don't know if it's true or not. My box seemed okay. I had Mr. Dye double box it. Everything's fine. There's a form-fit styrofoam at the bottom, form-fit styrofoam at the top, right? So the speaker shipped great. But just to be sure, dear friends, you order them from me. I told my guy when he sends them out, we just sent out another pair to a lovely gentleman in Missouri, St. Joseph's, Missouri. Can you believe this? I'm doing business in China, and I'm sending out JBL speakers all over the world that I found. My stash. It's like a secret stash. It's unbelievable. $965 shipped to your door anywhere in the United States by air, DHL, double boxed for extra safety and protection of your beautiful masterpiece speakers. You should have a Woody for these babies. You should. That's it. Go read the reviews and go read the comparisons. And I'm just having a good time. I hope you're having a good time with me. It's all about the sound and the music. Wonderful things. The beauty too, right? Thanks very much for listening to me. Oh, God, I have to mention a couple of other things. So I mentioned the speakers are bi-amped, and these speakers need power. They're 86 dB sensitive. They need power. In that respect, I think that they're similar to the Unify, ELAC Unify Unifives, right? That thing by Andrew Jones, the little speakers. They're $500, and they're not these speakers. They don't sound as good. But the Unifies are great for the money, but everybody knows they're only great if you pump them full of power. Okay, they're not great with 30 watts per channel or 50 watts per channel. They need power, and then they're amazing. Okay, and even Andrew Jones acknowledged that in the way they're designed. Guess what? Same story here. These are not super high sensitivity. Even you think, oh, they're horns. Nope. They're not like the clips. Different ball game here, what Greg Timber did with the JBLs. Again, derived from the Synthesis line. Whatever he did, I'm telling you point blank, okay? You better pump a powerful 80 watts a channel minimum into these speakers. And even JBL acknowledges it in their brochure. Now, I'm currently using the Denon AVR 4308 CI, which I happily inherited from my brother. That's a serious piece of work as an AVR receiver and command center, but it's a $2,500 piece, and it's Denon. It's super high quality. In 2-channel mode, in pure direct, it has 170 watts a channel into the 2 fronts, and that's what I'm pushing these babies with. You need the power. The more the merrier, and quality power too, all right? What else do I need to tell you about these? That's it. You see the mounts they're on, you see the stands they're on? That's a separate video, okay? And that's the 4th component of the Dragon Quartz Audio project. We make these, and we'll tell you about them in another video. These are your custom-made speaker stands made of imported solid quartz Turkish stone. I shit you not, I kid you not, okay? What else about the speakers? I think I covered it. If I forgot anything, please ask me. You know what to do next, man. It's really important. Share, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoy these videos. And I'll stop right there. Mario Cavallo with the Dragon Roars On. The best stand mounts. The winner and why? JBL 530s. And you can get a pair for yourself too. Thanks very much.